What's up, guys? This is the Nemesis Coop back with another video where I'm going to be explaining a few things. I have got some questions on the GlowShift coolant temp gauge. Pardon me, I'm going to be eating as well because I'm on my lunch break and I'm also sick, so excuse the sniffling and possible coughing. So we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. Now, someone had asked how I wired in the power wire and split it into 3 different expandable fuses. I'm going to show you. In the kit that they give you from GlowShift, they give you this harness that you feed up through, and oh gosh, I can't remember what wires go to what, but what you're going to want to do is get yourself a gauge pod. I believe I actually left a link to the guy's Etsy shop where he 3D prints them in the very first video that I did of this install. And so far, no problems, no complaints. I mean, the only things would probably just be these two, just kind of flopping around in the wind. But nonetheless, definitely good quality. It's held up for the past 3 years. Or 4 years, or I couldn't even tell you how long ago it was that I put this in, and it's still going very well. Another thing, side note, I don't know if I showed this in the last video, but in here, in your actual vent, I ended up modifying it a little bit and just drilled a hole to put the wire harness through so that the flap can still open and close to block air. So like in the winter time when I'm blowing extremely blistering hot air, it doesn't mess with the wires or the resistance or anything, and doesn't damage the coatings of the wires themselves. So that way I can just kind of block everything off and we're all good. And then in the summer I can just blast colder air and not have to worry about anything. And I believe I put electrical tape on there to kind of keep it in place a little better. It's not the most snug fit, but it works. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Anyways, so moving on. Now under here is where I have the expandable fuses. This is going to be your dimmer. One of these is going to be your memory. And I can't remember, I'm sorry, I can't remember what the other one is. But you have the orange wire coming from that harness, and you have the red wire coming from that harness, and this one I believe is going to be the yellow. Okay, all right, so that's your yellow, orange, and red that are going to be split into 3 expandable fuses, which I also used solder sleeves on and electrical tape. So know if I can, that green goes up all the way up to the wiring harness, and I believe that's the one that comes in through the firewall. You know what? We're gonna look in the engine bay. All right, so we've got power and ground. We got your ground here, and then you have, okay, so the black wire. The black wire is what goes all the way in and routes through. And that's going to be your I believe that's going to be your power, that or the signal wire. Either way, that longer black wire is going to get fed through there, and then you have your ground going here to your negative battery terminal. Now the green wire is one that goes to the harness. However, because it's been so long and I haven't torn into this, I cannot remember how exactly I did this. God, it was so long ago. But either way, so point being, the harness that they give you is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires. And out of those 5 wires, the red, yellow, and orange are going to be dropped down through the dash and fed down through here. And you're gonna solder some expandable fuses onto them, or solder sleeve, or whatever you want to do, as long as it's safe and not going to cause a fire. Solder sleeve them on, wrap them in electrical tape, and plug them in to these spots with these fuses. Double check what fuses you're pulling, because if you're putting an expandable fuse in there, you're adding another fuse, you're adding another slot. So what you need to be careful of is you need to make sure that you're putting the right amperage in there. Otherwise, you're gonna cause an electrical fire, and it's just gonna be a nightmare. So, point being, I haven't had any issues in the past 3 or 4 years that I've had this in, and I've got 7.5 on the top, 10 on the bottom. On this one, which I believe is the red one. And the orange one is 2 7.5s right there. And this one here, which is the yellow one, that's going to be a 7.5 on top and a 10 on the bottom. So I hope this video helps you. Oh gosh, I can't get that back in. Okay, there we go. Can't exactly remember all of the nitty-gritty details. I'm sorry. But life happens, man. I'm juggling a lot right now, and YouTube is I'm kind of slacking on that, so I do apologize for that. However, I do appreciate the support that I've been getting from people, and I appreciate all of the comments, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can and in a timely manner. But I do appreciate all the support from everybody, and I couldn't be happier. Now I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch and hopefully get over this cold, because I'm dying. Thinking about doing a few more videos, and got some ideas rattling around in the brain, but we'll see what happens. Catch you guys next time.